Why do we fast? Well, we've spent the past year speaking about how important it is to train ourselves to love Allah, and in turn to make sure that we do the deeds that are pleasing to Him so He can love us. Because remember, Allah says when He loves you, He becomes your ears with which to hear. In other words, He hears what others say about you. He becomes your avenger, your protector. And also, guys, Allah has promised that He will never allow the hellfire to touch anyone who He loves. So this month, the month of Ramadan, because we're fasting is one of the best ways to earn Allah's love. Why? Because out of all the actions of worship that we do, you can't fake fasting. We can fake praying. I can stand in front of you and beautify my tajweed and recite the Quran and do my positions beautifully because you watching. But I can't fake fasting. I can't pretend to starve myself. I can't pretend to refrain my tongue. I can't pretend to stay away from sexual relations. So fasting is the one action of worship that is done solely for Allah. Remember, we talked about how it's all about pleasing Allah, not pleasing your husband, not pleasing your children. Allah says He's not in need of any deed that's done for His sake and someone else's. Well, fasting, you can't do that to please your husband. You can't pretend to do it to please Allah, because either you're going to give up your food, you're going to give up your drink, you're going to give up your sex, you're going to give up your time and spend it wisely for Allah or not. So this is why this action of fasting, this act of ibadah, is the best way to earn Allah's love. And that's also why there's a special gate in paradise that the people who fast will enter through, because that's an act of worship only done for Him. We can't fake fasting. I can fake giving in charity for the sake of Allah. I can fake praying for the sake of Allah, but I can't fake fasting.